Hello everyone, it's Lydia and I have a project share today. So this is a design team project for Kitty Scrap Post. And I am playing with her new Shabby Chic Notion set, which you guys know that I love anything that's sewing theme related. So I absolutely fell in love with this digital kit. And in the kit you will receive the button cards. There are 8 corsets that you can use for tags or wrapping your ribbons and getting yourself organized. You will receive 4 envelopes, and these are sort of like coin envelope designs, and Louisa just posted a video on how to fold these, so I will link that video down below. You also get these little circles here that you can use for your bottle caps. You can stamp images on the ones that don't have vivid design, and you can punch holes and make wood buttons out of these. And I also played with some of the print papers that come with the Easter Elegance. And I just love this paper. It's not showing up very well, but it's a pretty cream color with gorgeous roses on it, like Cabbage Patch roses. Or cabbage roses, I should say. Yes, I played with this, and it's called the Shabby Chic Notion set. I will add links down below. And I always get a question on what paper I use, so I'm going to show every time I post a project. I use the Georgia Pacific white cardstock. The weight is 110 pound in white, and then this is the printer that I own, and that's the printer that I use. And I just watched a video from Ilona, who's Peggy for Life, and she created a gorgeous little mini album using the envelopes in this kit. She is guest designer this month, which I didn't know. Congrats, Ilona. And I will link her down below. She did a fabulous job with the kit. I also used some trims that Boricua girl sent me. Thank you, Marta. And the Hello Friend comes from the Graphic 45. This goes to the Botanical Tea. And I also created a little burlap bag to add my goodies into because I'm gifting this. And this is what my bag looks like. And I used went with a tutorial posted by Christy, who's Twins for Me Too. Yes, Twins for Me Too, and I'll link the tutorial on how to make a burlap bag, little drawstring bag. And I used this beautiful fabric that Tere, who's Paper Lover, gifted to me. And I had such a tough time. I don't know if this is because my sewing machine is not a real sewing machine, it's a crafty sewing machine. My threads kept coming apart, so I'm going to try maybe using some fabric glue on my next bag and see how that turns out. But it turned out okay, and for my drawstring I used this gorgeous twill measuring tape ribbon that was gifted to me by Marla H. Thank you, Marla. It went perfectly with this project, and this is where I'm going to store the little goodies that I've created. So with the little envelopes, they're like little coin envelopes. I just folded them, and like I said, I'll add a tutorial down below that Louisa just posted. I have a beautiful crochet flower here that I received from Tere, Paper Lover. Thank you, Tere. And I created a button using the kit. And then I added the button card. They fit in there nicely. And then I created these pretty wood buttons and added glossy accents and distressed with some vintage photo. And then this is the next envelope. I love this print paper. And again, I have another button card here, and I love the scissor design on here. And on this one, I added some clear buttons. My next envelope looks like this. This time I folded the flap this way. There's different ways to fold the flaps, and you can refer to Louisa's video on that. And I love this button card with the dress form. And I added some black metal buttons that my sister gifted to me. She sent me about 300 of those babies, so I've been trying to use them up. And this is the last envelope here. That's what the pattern paper looks like. Again, I distressed the edges with either vintage photo or black soot. And I added these lovely pink buttons on this one. And then for the corsets, I just added some ribbons. And here I have a pretty black button that Lori, just a girl from the Bay, sent me. And here's one with some tulle. I added a pin and a scissor charm. On this one, I just have this trim on here, sequins. Again, some of that twill ribbon with the sewing machine charm. Thank you, Marla, for that, Marla H. And then on this one, I added more trim, a garment pin, and a scissor. I also created a paper bag card last night, and it looks like this. I did machine stitching, and the paper is from Easter Elegance, from Louisa's Kitty Scrap Post. And I used the die cut piece here, another corset on the front of my card. This gorgeous handmade flower was created by Karen, who's JB Lady Scrapper 48. We did a flower swap once last year, and trim that Karen sent me, and then I have some black flat backs. Here I added a closure with some black lace, and then it opens up like so. And again, papers are from Easter Elegance. Here are more button cards. They can be used as tags or to add your buttons. And then I have a pocket here. Added some lace that Marta sent me. Some more button cards. I love this lady image, so pretty. This button card's really pretty as well with the flowers. And I added another corset. And then here's where I stamped with the Graphic 45. Hello, friend. And I love this print paper here. So it opens up. I can add some goodies in here. And then here's the back. I just added more paper. And then this handmade by stamp is from Prima. So that's my share for today, guys. I will have all of the links down below. Make sure you stop by Kitty Scrap Post. Luisa has a load of beautiful digital kits for you to play with. Thanks for watching, everyone. Bye.